Remember when Goku turned Super Saiyan for the first time against Frieza? The shockwave from that moment wasn't just on Namek, it hit anime fans around the world. Was that the fight that made you fall in love with anime? Or maybe it was another battle that defined your love for anime? Whatever it was, anime has given us fights that left fans worldwide in awe, debates, and excitement. Today, we're diving into the top 10 anime fights that broke the internet, moments that turned the anime world upside down and had fans hitting replay over and over. These are the moments that had fans hitting replay, sparked fiery debates online, and turned casual viewers into hardcore anime lovers. Whether you've been watching anime since BH takes or you're just catching up on the hype, these fights are unforgettable. So grab a seat and prepare to relive some of the greatest clashes ever animated. Let's get started. Number 10, DQ vs. Overhaul. Starting us off with a bang is the fight that had every MHA fan screaming into their All Might plushies, Deku vs. Overhaul. This isn't just a fight, it's a cinematic masterpiece. Deku, with the power of 100% One for All, teamed up with Eri to take down the creepy, plague-masked villain Overhaul. What broke the internet here? The animation. Studio Bones didn't just deliver, they over-delivered. The sheer fluidity of Deku's movements as he blitzed through the air, smashing through Overhaul's defenses, was breathtaking. The stakes couldn't have been higher. Eri's ability to rewind time kept Deku in the fight, allowing him to push One for All to its full 100% power without destroying his body. Overhaul's grotesque transformations and overwhelming attacks only heightened the intensity, but Deku's relentless determination and Eri's unwavering trust created a bond that turned the tide. The dazzling spectacle of light, energy, and emotion culminated in a Detroit smash so powerful it felt like the screen itself might shatter. Social media exploded with slowdown clips, breakdowns of every move, and memes of Eri being the ultimate sidekick. This fight wasn't just a visual treat, it was a testament to courage, hope, and the strength found in unity. And let's be honest, who didn't replay that Detroit smash 100 times? Number 9, TA and Giro and Emmy's Yukio vs. Rui. Next up, we're diving straight into the Demon Slayer craze, and boy, was this a fight for the ages. When Ryu, the sadistic lower-ranked 5 demon, cornered Tanjiro and Nezuko, the stakes couldn't have been higher. Ryu's horrifying web attacks had already shown their deadly precision, and the siblings were pushed to their absolute limits. Tanjiro's desperation to protect his sister and Nezuko's unwavering loyalty set the emotional tone for what was to come. The moment Tanjiro unleashed Hinokami Kagero was pure magic. Flames danced beautifully against the night sky as his father's dance of the fire god brought a renewed hope to the battle. Ryu's web threads, sharpened to lethal perfection, seemed unstoppable until Nezuko's blood demon art exploded onto the scene. The synchronized attack, with her fiery blood igniting Ryu's webs, saved Tanjiro in the nick of time and turned the tide of the fight. What made this battle unforgettable wasn't just the stunning visuals, though they were breathtaking. It was the raw emotion behind every strike. Tanjiro's fierce determination, Nezuko's protective instincts, and their unbreakable bond resonated deeply with fans. Social media erupted with clips of Hinokami Kagura reaction videos of fans bawling their eyes out and endless praise for the artistry of the episode. Admit it, you cried too. Number 8, Naruto vs. Sasuke. Oh, come on. You knew this was making the list. Naruto and Sasuke's final showdown was years in the making, and it did not disappoint. Set at the iconic Valley of the End, the battle began with a fierce clash of their most powerful techniques, Naruto's Rasen Shuriken and Sasuke's Indra's Arrow. The resulting explosion illuminated the valley and set the tone for the fight, brutal, emotional, and deeply personal. As the fight progressed, we saw callbacks to their first battle at this very location, with echoes of their younger selves resonating in every punch and jutsu. Sasuke's use of the Sharingan and Naruto's mastery of Kurama's chakra created a spectacle of light and destruction that had fans glued to their screens. The desperation in Sasuke's attempts to sever all bonds and Naruto's unwavering determination to save his friend added a raw, emotional layer to the spectacle. The climax came when both fighters were completely drained of their chakra, resorting to a desperate hand-to-hand combat that symbolized their long-standing rivalry and connection. The final double knockout, with their bloodied fists meeting in a gesture of reconciliation, was a powerful image that encapsulated the heart of the series. Fans took to social media to debate who truly won, post endless GIFs of their final clash, and gush over the poetic conclusion to one of anime's greatest rivalries. This wasn't just a fight, it was the culmination of years of storytelling and character development, leaving fans emotionally wrecked yet deeply satisfied. Number 7. Ju-on vs. Paito.
I don't care what happens to me now.
Remember when Gon, our sweet, optimistic protagonist, absolutely snapped? That moment wasn't just haunting. It was a seismic shift in the tone of Hunter x Hunter. When Gon discovered that Pitou could not revive Kite, his sorrow turned into a fury so overwhelming that it triggered one of the most shocking transformations in anime history. Sacrificing his potential and future, Gon forcibly matured his body to its peak, channeling all of his Nen into a terrifying adult form to exact revenge. The sheer brutality of the fight was hard to watch yet impossible to look away from. Pitou, one of the most fearsome Chimera ants, was reduced to a desperate attempt to survive against Gon's relentless assault. Every punch, every kick was fueled by an unrelenting mix of grief, anger, and despair, with Gon's aura radiating an almost apocalyptic darkness. The animation captured this perfectly, from the sickening sound of bones breaking to the haunting stillness of Gon towering over his defeated enemy. This wasn't just a battle. It was a descent into Gon's darkest moment, forcing fans to question the cost of vengeance. The internet exploded with debates about morality and grief, and discussions raged about how far someone should go for justice. This unforgettable fight left an indelible mark on the anime community, proving that sometimes the most powerful battles aren't just physical but emotional as well. Number 6. Lelouch vs. Suzaku. Code Geass fans, this one's for you. Lelouch and Suzaku's climactic confrontation in the second season wasn't just a clash of machines, it was a collision of ideals, loyalties, and deeply personal stakes. Lelouch, piloting the Shin'Kiro, wielded his unmatched strategic genius and calculated moves, while Suzaku and the Lancelot Albion fought the fury of a betrayed friend and his unwavering sense of justice. The battle wasn't only physical but symbolic. Lelouch sought to reshape the world by any means necessary, driven by his vision of a peaceful future for Nunnally, while Suzaku's resolve to fight for his own moral compass added layers of complexity to every strike. The choreography of the Shin'Kiro's impenetrable defenses clashing with the Lancelot's overwhelming speed and power was breathtaking, but it was their heated dialogue mid-battle that stole the show. As their nightmares tore through the battlefield, the emotional weight of their past as friends, enemies, and pawns of a larger game came crashing down. Suzaku's desperation to stop Lelouch and Lelouch's unyielding determination to see his plans through made the stakes feel higher than ever. The final moments of the battle, where both characters were left questioning everything they fought for, left fans divided and emotionally shaken. What made this fight truly internet-breaking was its sheer intensity and the way it forced viewers to confront their own allegiances. Team Lelouch or Team Suzaku? The debates raged on, cementing this fight as one of anime's most unforgettable moments. Number 5. Luffy vs. Kaido. One Piece is no stranger to epic battles, but Luffy's showdown with Kaido took things to a whole new level. This wasn't just a fight, it was a declaration of war. Kaido, the seemingly invincible Yonko, had already crushed countless challengers, including Luffy, in their earlier encounters. But this time, Luffy returned stronger, more determined, and ready to stake everything on this fight. The battle began with a thunderous clash of Haki-infused attacks that shook the entire Onigashima. Kaido's mastery of his dragon form and devastating techniques like the Bolo Breath created a near-impossible obstacle, yet Luffy's resilience and quick thinking kept him in the fight. As the intensity escalated, Luffy tapped into the advanced Conqueror's Haki, coding his attacks and bypassing Kaido's tough defenses. The internet went wild when Luffy unleashed his Gear 5th form, a power-up unlike anything seen before. His rubbery antics combined with an almost cartoonish godlike aura redefined the rules of combat, turning Kaido's ferocious attacks into opportunities for Luffy's creative counterattacks. Moments like Luffy transforming his body into surreal shapes or using the environment to his advantage were visually stunning and left fans in awe. The animation reached peak brilliance, capturing every explosive punch, fiery clash, and emotional beat. Kaido may have been a beast, but Luffy's unyielding spirit and innovative fighting style proved why he's destined to be the Pirate King. Social media exploded with reaction videos, fan theories about Gear 5th's implications, and endless memes of Luffy's joyful yet intense expressions. This fight wasn't just a spectacle. It was a turning point in the saga, cementing Luffy's place as one of anime's most iconic heroes. Number 4. Levi vs. the Beast Titan. Levi Ackerman is a one-man army, and his takedown of the Beast Titan is the kind of scene that cements a character's legendary status. Zeke Jaeger, the Beast Titan, had been a looming threat throughout the series, his devastating rock throws and tactical genius wreaking havoc on the Survey Corps. But Levi, humanity's strongest soldier, was ready to turn the tide. When Erwin Smith led his suicide charge to create an opening, Levi seized the opportunity with unmatched precision. His assault was nothing short of breathtaking. Levi blitzed through Zeke's defenses like a whirlwind of death, darting between boulders and debris with acrobatic finesse. Every move was deliberate, every strike calculated. The animation captured every detail, the glint of his blades, the blood spray from Zeke's wounds, and the sheer speed that left the Beast Titan helpless. Zeke's smug confidence quickly turned to terror as Levi's ferocious attacks overwhelmed him. The moment Levi slashed through Zeke's arm and drove his blade into his nape was pure catharsis for fans who had seen the Beast Titan cause so much destruction. Levi's cold, almost surgical efficiency made it clear that no one, not even a Titan, was safe from him. This fight wasn't just action-packed, it was emotionally charged. Erwin's sacrifice loomed heavily over the scene, adding layers of intensity and purpose to Levi's mission. Memes of Levi soloing the Beast Titan flooded the internet, and fans couldn't stop praising the fight's flawless choreography, heart-pounding music, and jaw-dropping animation. Attack on Titan has delivered countless iconic moments, but this fight remains one of its crowning achievements, showcasing the raw determination and skill that define Levi Ackerman. Number 3. Geokyu vs. Jiren. You can't have a list of internet-breaking anime fights without including Dragon Ball. Goku vs. Jiren in the Tournament of Power wasn't just a fight, it was a spectacle. The stakes couldn't have been higher as the fate of Universe 7 rested on Goku's shoulders. Jiren, the unshakable and overwhelming powerhouse of Universe 11, had already defeated nearly every opponent with ease, showcasing his impenetrable defenses and godlike strength. The turning point of the battle came when Goku unlocked Ultra Instinct, a state of pure instinctive reaction that left even the gods of destruction in awe. His movements became untouchable, dodging Jiren's ferocious attacks with unparalleled grace and delivering counterstrikes that made the arena quake. The animation during his phase was nothing short of legendary, with every punch and energy blast rendered in stunning detail. As Goku's mastery of Ultra Instinct deepened, the fight became a dazzling display of speed, power, and strategy. Jiren's stoic demeanor began to crack as Goku pushed him further than anyone else had ever dared. The moment Goku's silver aura surged and he launched a final earth-shattering Kamehameha was one of the most replayed sequences in anime history. Social media erupted with reaction videos, fan art, and detailed analyses of the fight. The choreography, the stakes, and the emotional payoff combined to create an unforgettable moment in anime history. Jiren might have been the strongest, but Goku's unyielding determination and will to protect his friends prove, once again, why he's the heart and soul of the series. Number 2. JoJo vs. Sesukuna.
けさせてもらうよ恐ろしく速い違うな
Gojo Satoru, the man, the myth, the walking flex. His clash with Sukuna was a showdown of two absolute powerhouses, and every second of it felt like watching gods battle. The tension had been building since the series began, as fans eagerly awaited the moment when the strongest sorcerer would face off against the King of Curses. The fight kicked off with Sukuna's overwhelming presence and raw, destructive power setting the tone. His techniques, lethal and precise, forced Gojo to demonstrate why he's considered untouchable. Gojo's mastery of Limitless and his effortless activation of the Six Eyes kept Sukuna on edge, creating a balance of power rarely seen in anime. The choreography during their exchanges was fluid and electric, with every blow sending shockwaves through the battlefield. What truly elevated this fight was the spectacle of their domain expansions. Gojo's Infinite Void versus Sukuna's Malevolent Shrine was a clash of unparalleled magnitude, with visual effects that left viewers in awe. The sequence showcased the limitless capabilities of Gojo, contrasting perfectly with the primal, chaotic energy of Sukuna. The sheer artistry of the animation, paired with the tension of their verbal exchanges, added layers to the battle that were as cerebral as they were visceral. Social media exploded during the episode's release, with hashtags like #GojoSweep and #SukunaShowdown trending for days. Fans dissected every moment, from Gojo's cocky smirks to Sukuna's rare glimpses of frustration. This wasn't just a fight, it was a defining moment for the series, cementing Jujutsu Kaisen's reputation as a modern anime masterpiece. Before we get to number 1, let's give a shout out to some other fights that almost made the cut. Ichigo vs. Ulquiorra. The hollow transformation sent chills down our spines. Eren vs. Reiner, a clash of titans that left us all speechless. Saitama vs. Boros, over-the-top action at its finest. Number 1, Medidiere vs. the Shinobi Alliance. And finally, in the fight that shattered the internet, our collective sanity, and possibly the laws of physics, Madara versus the Shinobi Alliance. This wasn't just a fight, it was a flex. Madara's arrival on the battlefield was a scene stealer in itself. As he descended, the Shinobi Alliance prepared for a group assault, only to realize they were completely outmatched. Madara's sheer dominance was on full display as he unleashed an onslaught of high-level techniques. His mastery of Taijutsu was breathtaking as he single-handedly dismantled waves of shinobi, moving with unparalleled speed and precision. The animation captured every devastating strike as Madara seamlessly transitioned from one opponent to the next, taking down entire platoons without breaking a sweat. His Susanu's devastating power turned the tide even further, creating a near-impenetrable defense while delivering monumental attacks. The real showstopper came when Madara summoned two massive meteors to crash down on the battlefield. The stunned reactions of the Alliance and the sheer destruction caused by the meteors were jaw-dropping moments that cemented this fight as legendary. The scale of destruction, combined with Madara's calm and calculated demeanor, showcased why he was considered one of the most dangerous shinobi in history. Fans couldn't get enough of the sequence, and the internet erupted with memes of Madara's godlike power, reaction videos of fans losing their minds, and endless discussions about how one man could be so OP. The animation, the choreography, and the sheer scale of destruction, it was everything we love about anime fights dialed up to 11. Madara proved why he's one of the greatest villains of all time, leaving fans in awe and the Shinobi Alliance utterly devastated. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 anime fights that broke the internet. These battles didn't just entertain us, it brought the anime community together in a frenzy of excitement and passion. Did your favorite make the list? If not, let me know in the comments which fight you think should have been here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic anime content. Until next time, keep watching, keep dreaming, and remember, the next great anime fight is just around the corner. Peace out.